Welcome in to Texans Today, everybody. I'm your host, Jeremy Chuggs, and on today's program, could we be seeing a new Texans jersey in the near future? We already saw the H-Town alternates this past year, but could we be seeing another new Texans jersey on the horizon? I'll get into that. Also, Nick Chubb projections. A Fansided article basically slammed the Texans for signing Chubb and think he is washed. I'll tell you why I disagree. And another former Texans player was bashing this organization. I'll tell you why that guy is full of baloney. Before we get going on today's program, I'm trying to get to 31,000 subscribers, and each and every video I come up here and give you a multitude of reasons on why you should subscribe. But I want to put it in your hands. If you are subscribed to the channel, if you could do me a quick favor, go down in the comment section and tell everybody who's not subscribed, who's watching this video, why they should subscribe. I always tell you that it's 100% free. I bring you the most Texans news and rumors content all year long. That's just, scratching the surface. But I want to hear from folks who are subscribed, who watch this show on a daily basis. Why are you subscribed, and why should other people subscribe to this channel? We're trying to get to 31,000. Now, first up, let's talk about this new jersey concept. And was it semi-leaked by the Texans? And if you're wondering, Jeremy, what in the world are you talking about? So, first up, the Houston Texans are honoring DJ Screw, and they're having an event later on this month. It should be something fun, obviously. And this kind of got the wheels turning for a couple different people. And shout out to my guy, Harley Dugan, on Twitter. And he kind of went a little bit deeper into this. And he has a video that's connected with this that's pretty interesting. But he talked about, a possible 2027 jersey leak. Could there be something around the H-Town blue and maybe that, Syrup City purple jersey, having some purple but kind of mixed in? He talks about his conspiracy theory, but it was announced by Cal McNair and Hannah McNair that there would be a new rivalry jersey to be unveiled this year that they're going to be debuting in 2027. So that got me to thinking, is he onto something? Could we see a purple version of the Texans jersey? And I tried my best. I really did to have AI make a purple Texans jersey. And this is the best that they could do. This is the best. Trust me, CJ Stroud's face looks a little messed up in this one as well. The H-Town on the front, I don't know what it's doing with that. But this is the best that AI could do. And I know for a fact, my viewers, Texans fans out there, y'all can do better than AI. We're not getting replaced by computers just yet. So I have a competition for y'all. Who can send me the best Texans purple jersey edit? Because if this is the case, I'm wondering what it might look like with a Texans jersey mixed in with a little purple. So I want to see who can send me the best Texans purple jersey edit. I'm going to get them, and then I'll reveal a couple of them here on the show. Maybe we vote on which one's the best, send it to the Texans. I don't know. But hey, if you want to send me your submission or know somebody that makes jersey edits that wants to send me a submission for a purple jersey, because I could not find a single one out there, you can hit me up on social media, either on X at Jeremy Chuggs. This one might be the easiest one to reach me. Also, my Texans Today IG is at Texans Today CS, or if you want to hit me up on TikTok, it's also at Jeremy Chuggs. Like I said, X might be the easiest one, but if you don't have that, you can hit me up on other platforms. Either way, give me a follow on social media, but I'm really interested to see what y'all can come up with those Texans purple jersey edits. I want to see some cool jersey edits. It's the dog days of the summer. We need these. So go ahead, let me know, send those to me, and if you know somebody that does jersey edits, make sure to send them my way. Next up, what should we expect from Nick Chubb? I know a lot of Texans fans were pumped about the signing of Chubb, but one, outlet, Fansided, said Texans fans should temper their expectations, and they actually shouldn't look for Nick Chubb to give them any production this year. This is what they had to say. The history of the Houston Texans is filled with failed additions of veteran offensive talents. One of the most notorious of these moves came in 2007 when the team signed Ahman Green, who was fresh off a 1,000-yard season with the Packers. Green spent 2 seasons in Houston, playing in 14 games and rushing for just 554 yards. Signing a veteran back with a concerning injury history who was on the wrong side of 30 turned out to be a bad idea. 2024 saw Chubb finish with just 3.3 yards per carry as he worked his way back from the knee injury. Further complicating things is that now he's having to come back from a broken foot. Chubb's a big name, but Texans fans need to temper expectations. There's a good chance that Chubb is done as a productive NFL running back. And he went on to say this, but I do have to clarify, there is a massive difference between the Texans signing Ahman Green and then signing Nick Chubb. We were hoping that Ahman Green was going to be a workhorse back, that he was going to be an RB1 for this Texans organization, and that's not nearly the expectations, at least for me and all the Texans fans that I've talked to, that we have around Nick Chubb. We expect him to be a complimentary back, somebody that comes in on situational downs, maybe short yardage situations, or just to give Joe Mixon a breather as that thunder and lightning 1-2 punch. Nobody's expecting Chubb to go for 1,000 yards this season. If he does, that would be insanely great. But I don't think any Texans fans are expecting that. And I actually wanted to pull this up from ESPN's fantasy football projections, which I know fantasy football, but more often than not, these guys, these nerds who work with fantasy football, they are onto something when it comes to these projections. And this is what they projected for Nick Chubb in 2025. 118 carries, 515 yards, 8 receptions, 65 receiving yards, and 4 total touchdowns on the season. And I think if this is the stat line at the end of the year, Texans fans are very pleased, because I would say if Joe Mixon is around 1,000 yards, Nick Chubb, tallies in 500, 1,500 yards from your two top running backs, I'm not complaining about that whatsoever. So I want to hear from you folks. What do you think about this? It said 515 yards. I rounded down a little bit. 500 yards. Do we think Nick Chubb could go for 500 rushing yards this season? Give me a O for over, U for under. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Do you think Nick Chubb is washed, or do you think that he can go more than 500 yards for the Texans team this year? I'm interested to see what you have to say down below in the comments section. And while you're down there, if you need some cool 4th of July gear, I got you covered. Our friends over at Fanatics have all the Houston Sports USA themed shirts, polos, sweaters, whatever you need. They have Texans, they have Astros. This next one, Alper, this one's my personal favorite. I might be rocking this one at the barbecue right here. If you need any of these shirts, go to chatsports.com/HoustonUSA. That link will be in the comment section and description of today's video. Like I said, they have Texans, they have Astros, they have Rocket stuff as well. Whatever you need, they got it over there. Just check it out down in the comments section, and make sure to use this link so Fanatics knows that we sent you over there. All right, last up, I told you that a former Texans player was bashing the organization, and it was Diontae Johnson, somebody who played with this Texans team for only 2 games and famously is a scrub. He is an absolute scrub. And the fact that Diontae Johnson went on a podcast, and this is what he had to say, kind of, in my opinion, was kind of playing the victim role. And shout out to Stressens. If you want to check it out on Twitter, make sure to give Stressens a follow. But he actually has the clip from the podcast, so you can kind of see how Diontae Johnson was saying this. But this is what he had to say in that clip. I thought I was going to be playing a lot. I checked out mentally, talked to the head coach right after the game. After that, they said I was a distraction. And he said that like it was a surprise to him, like, I don't see how I was a distraction. Yeah, maybe after the Texans win, you don't come in and throw a temper tantrum, Diontae Johnson. It is absolutely ridiculous that he's trying to play the victim at this point in his career and being like, I don't know why the Browns were the only team to reach out to me. Yeah, maybe because you're immature. Maybe because you're not a professional. There's a reason why 2 of the most well-respected coaches in the NFL cut your ass. There's a good reason for that. DeMeco Ryans wasn't taking your shit. John Harbaugh sure wasn't taking your shit. There's a reason why none of these teams called you back. Because you're not a professional. He's not a team guy. He's an anti-swarm guy. He was talking about the Ravens, and he talked about, he wasn't getting enough snaps in a game, and it was too cold for him, and his legs were cold. So, yeah, he said, I'm not going to go out there and put out bad film. What are you, a high school recruit? Come on. You're getting paid to play a game. You are a professional. If your coach says, Diontae, get your ass in the game, you get stepping. What are we talking about here?
I don't want to put out bad film, coach.
That is the weakest ass response I've ever heard. And I haven't been this fired up about it since the Texans went ahead and released Diontae Johnson. But just hearing him talk about the situation and try to play as the victim in this role actually pissed me off. It was like, how airheaded can you be that you don't see that you're the problem in all these situations? I'll get off my soapbox, but I just had to mention that because it honestly riled me up on a Friday midsummer. Now, that's all I have for you on today's show. You can hit me up on all my social medias. Like I said, if you know anybody that does jersey edits, send them my way. I want to see some cool purple jersey edits. And if you made it to the end of the video, hey, we're doing something right. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 31,000 subscribers. It's 100% free. Like I said, made it to the end of the video. All you got to do, go down and hit that sub button.